Hi. Not the light blues. Let me fix I forgot that my camera was all weird. Uh. There we go. Don't let you buy any. Well, I think that's going to be hard. Oh, I guess I need to start word start. So I'm a few minutes late. That's like normal at this point, I think. Like 7:38 is going to be. I feel like you have so many. There's like a ton. So I haven't counted how many I have. Hi Ruby. Hi Shelly. Hi Tabby. There's so many. I'm afraid to count. I was pulling a lot more. Oh, that's not the thing. Where to start? These are still nail polish terms, but we can oh, can you see her in the background? There she is. She's been sleeping. So like in this corner, she's been sleeping on that corner of the bed like all day long. Let's see if she comes up on her bed. I didn't set up her camera, so I don't really know what it looks like. We'll find out together. Cammy! Oh, she might have left. She might have been like, you're being loud. She's also... We're not friends today. Come on, camera. Focus. Please? There we go. I betrayed her today. So I live in Chicago and we had a really bad storm today from like 10:30 to 11 this morning. So it was bad. Like there were tornadoes, touchdown, and you know, all the things. So thankfully they were all like south of us, so we sheltered, or like we went down to the basement, but we're all safe. Yeah, it is clearly my fault for not controlling the weather. I unfortunately was we had to go down to the basement because it said there were tornado touchdowns. We had a few friends in Indiana send us videos and it was like wild. So we went down to the basement. We were down there probably like 30 minutes. It wasn't like a super long time. And the lights were flickering the whole time. And I'm like, I don't spend any time in the basement. My partner is down there like not an insignificant amount of time because that's where like all of the workshop things are. What is going on with the white balance on this camera? So we went down there. We were down there like 30 minutes, but the lights kept flickering. And I was, I told Nathan, I was like, why, why are all the lights flickering? Like, I'm afraid. And he was like, oh, this is normal. So apparently our lights just always flicker down there. I had no idea, truly. I'm just putting on some peely base so that we can like get this moving. But yeah, I had no idea. So that was horrific for me. But apparently the lights were just flickering for like the whole 30 minutes we were down there and everything was good. We came back up. But Cammy had to go downstairs and we had to put her in a little tote and she hated the whole thing, and it was awful for her. So, yeah, Cammy had a bad day. She got back up and she was like, she did not trust me. She was like, you put me in a bag. And then I was emailing her vet earlier today, and they were like, do you want to bring her in tomorrow? And I was like, no, I don't. She's fine. I was like, this poor girl, like, cannot catch a break. Before we get, like, really, really going, I wanted to ask you all, I know that, like, we wanted to put fellow Midwesterner, roads flooded, branches all over and stuff on the way to work today, but we somehow didn't lose power, so that's cool for us. I'm so glad, Ruby, that you guys didn't lose power. I know a lot of people, like, in Indiana, it sounds like, really, like, lost a lot of power. Lost power. And we were watching some YouTube channel do the weather, and it was crazy. Mother, you put me in the bag. There was a tornado. You still put me in the bag. Yeah, that was Cammy. She was in the bag. It was awful. It was terrible. I'm just trying to save your life. Does not care. Before we get started, a few quick updates. So I put up a poll for, like, what day to do a second stream every week. I think I'm gonna do Fridays. Fridays were, like, far and away the most voted on day. So I'm gonna try to do Fridays. But because Friday is kind of like, I don't know, it's off to the weekend. We're gonna kind of play it like, I don't know, 50-50 maybe, and do Thursdays or Fridays. And I'll just, like, announce, probably on Tuesdays, I'll announce if it's gonna be on Thursday or Friday. This week we're gonna do Friday. But it's just gonna kind of depend on what's going on with my schedule during the week. So we're gonna do Friday this week, and then we'll just kind of play it by ear. But Thursdays or Fridays, I think, are gonna be the day. So and then one more matter of business before we get going. I know that, so, like, Stream Elements, so it doesn't matter what it is. It is Stream Elements, but the word game, I know that I put in a ton of nail polish words, but nobody really likes it. I can tell. So we're gonna together, we're gonna pick some new categories. And I'm gonna leave those it's just really hard. Yeah, no, it's hard. So we're gonna also turn the max letter length down to, like, 15. So those are the two things we're gonna do. It was at, like, 20. I think we're gonna do 15. How many, like, this is a really long word. How many letters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, this is a lot. This is 11. So I think 15 letters is plenty. Actually, we're gonna do 14. And then categories. So we're gonna do English only. Categories we can pick from: animals feel safe, plants and flowers feel safe, fruits and nuts, objects, colors. We're gonna not do places, animals, plants, flowers. I think we skip places because I know that the proper nouns also throw everybody off. Food and drinks. I think those ones sound good. The ones that I'm, like, a little bit like, I don't know if we do nuts. I know, right? I'm like, and also I can't see what the word list is. So, okay, the ones that I'm a little less sure of: sports, jobs, science and tech, body parts, adjectives, emotions, actions, and internet slang. Hi, Liz. You want science, yes. Internet slang? Internet slang has thrown everybody off a few times, but I kind of like it. I think it's fun. Emotions is fun, but weird, maybe? I also kind of like body parts, but maybe it's really weird. Yeah, now we know that it is, that there are, now they exist. I also want to take this off. Okay, save. Liz, we were talking about what word games. You got Michigan, Lily, for your gift with purchase, and it's stunning. What did I get? I got red. I got the red that doesn't have reflective glitter in it, right? And there's an email that we're on? I don't know what email. Do I need to check my email? Oh, you get an email when I go live. That makes sense. I'm like, what? Okay, so right now we have animals, plants and flowers, fruits and nuts, objects, colors, food and drinks, science and tech, emotions, internet slang. Do we feel good about that? We're leaving off places, sports, jobs, body parts, adjectives, actions. I could do a category per stream. Let's start with these. I could do a category per stream. We had body parts later for Halloween. Did everyone get a gift with purchase, or was there a minimum order quantity? Do we know? I don't think we know. I've seen a lot of orders with gifts with purchase, but I don't think I've seen, I don't think I've seen enough to know if all of them got one or not. I like the do a category per stream. I want to do all of these categories that I just listed for this stream and see if there are any categories that we really don't like so that we can figure it out. Does that work? Hi, Rosaline. Just finished dinner. The blue is really pretty. Okay. So words are now a lot of different things. They are animals, plants and flowers, fruits and nuts, objects, colors, food and drinks, science and tech, emotions, and internet slang. We're talking about lurid. But I think all of the gifts with purchase were not... They weren't the ones from PBE. They were the ones from... Well, they were the ones from PBE, but they were... That's wrong. That's the wrong screen. This one. Oh, and we're facing way out there. Okay. This is wild. Okay, well, let's... I guess what we can do is we can start moving these over here. How far over do I need to go? Here? That's like a lot of them. I think that most of the lurid gift with purchases were all of the different lilies. Like I got a red shimmer lily, I think. I don't remember which one that is. And it's over there, or I'd tell you. A lot of blues. So yeah, I have no idea how many blues there are here. It goes... Can I... It's gonna ruin my light, but it goes a while over there. So we've got a lot of blues. We got a lot of blues to swatch. We're definitely not gonna get through all of them, but you know, we're gonna start. Also, I realized that light blue is a really hard color. I'm sad I couldn't make an order soon enough to get the Jen and Berry's No FOMO sale. It was really pretty. I don't know if I got it either. I ordered like right at launch, but I ordered right at launch, but I did pre-order items. So I have no idea. I'll have no idea for a while. And I'm already bugging Jenny about 75 things. Oops. Okay. Light blues. We're gonna just hit it. I have... So like my grand plan was to, you know, like organize these and get them in like some semblance of order. The way that we're gonna do it now is we're just gonna start grabbing 5 nail polishes that look somewhat similar, or 4 nail polishes. In the case of my right hand, we're just gonna do 4 nail polishes because my hand is all stubby. Where's my painting stand? And we're just gonna start, and we're gonna see, and we'll go from there. But I have no idea how many I have. I didn't pull all of the, like the ones that I didn't pull really are just like Holo Taco ones that I know that I'm planning on keeping. And if we end up like thinking that there's something that's really similar to it, we'll grab it. But let's grab something that I think we can find a lot of similar polishes to. This is going to be Coping Mechanism Broken Pixel PBE. And I think, so this is just like a light blue shimmer. We're just going to start grabbing things. Like, that's not it. But this cracked might be kind of closer. If anybody has better ideas, Checkmate, maybe? This Prototype 73, I think this is the lightest blue that I have. So this is more green. Dupral's is more green. But we're just gonna do shimmers and maybe hollow. Those are looking like the closest so far. This is really light and different. Maybe. That's lighter. I'm just starting with shimmers because I know that I have a lot of them. And I know that they should be, I know that like in particular, like this color, I have a lot of, so. And I know, like, inevitably I'm gonna find something that, like, matches really close, but I didn't grab it, and that's okay. We're just gonna... Okay. This is feeling pretty good. This is a lot. We're gonna cut down, but... Do I have to do the hint? There we go. Okay. So if we're starting with this one, I think I want to do sunrise over the sea for sure. And maybe this polish. I think the rest of these might be like different enough. But let's do those 4 on one hand. It's a little blown out, aren't we? Is that better? Okay. So we're gonna do these 4 on one hand, and then on the other hand, I feel like we've got a good thing going on with these 3 blues. So we're gonna do 4 here. Let's do 5 on the other hand. Maybe. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay. I shouldn't be the only one who can do the word hints, but... Oh, nice. It did work for you. Question mark, Tabby. Oh, also my stream thing is wrong, isn't it? I'm just gonna turn off the rotator. Nice. So I don't really know what to do about this light blue problem that I have. I mean, it's not really a problem, but it's a lot of polishes. And I can't... My problem with light blue, the thing that I realized... The thing that I realized about light blue is that there's like a huge it's a huge spectrum. Like, I know that blue is a really wild spectrum, but like I could have narrowed this down to like seafoam versus cornflower, and we would still have a lot to do. So I don't really know how many we're gonna get. we're gonna get through. But okay, so I have them all just open. And a few like quick notes. So I have a lot of lurid, in particular, like the two that we're gonna see here are Sunset Over the Sea and You Have Grown So Fast and Boundless. I'm not destashing lurid, so we're gonna see what we can get rid of with the understanding that we're not destashing lurid. I typically only want to do 2 coats on these. And then I do have Peely Base so that we can take them off once they dry. But like some of them, like this is so see-through, I have a feeling that we're gonna do 3. So that was Lurid's You Have Grown So Fast and Boundless. We are doing Coping Mechanism from Broken Pixel, which I think was a swag bag polish. The other thing is my tolerance for dupes is like really, really high. So all I'm saying is if we don't end up getting rid of a ton of them, like, and then this is Lurid Sunrise Over the Sea, like those, like Pointer and Ring look exactly the same on one coat. If we don't end up getting rid of very many, like it's gonna be okay. And then this is Polish Magic Ink. So the other thing that I do want to look at with these is if the color just doesn't like quite look like it's for me. But so the 2 that are really up for destashing on this hand would be Polish Magic Ink and the Broken Pixel. How's everybody doing? Everybody off to a good week so far? Anybody doing anything exciting? Poplar, nice. Hi, Nan. For just a little bit. Thanks for coming at all. I get it, though. Whomst are we looking at? We are looking at, this is Lurid. Pointer, Lurid, You Have Grown So Fast and Boundless. Middle is Broken Pixel Coping Mechanism. Ring is Lurid Sunrise Over the Sea. And Pinky is Polish Magic Ink. School's freaking out because school starts again in 2 weeks. I'm not ready. It's soon. I know though, like all the high schoolers and stuff are like headed back real soon. Okay. Like I know we're not gonna get rid of these Lurids, but I want to do 3 coats just to see, like, can I get rid of this middle? I think I don't know. We're gonna see. It has the thing that I really like, which is micro shimmer. Okay, how are we feeling about these? I'm, I knew that the lurids were going to be super sheer because they just kind of are that way. How are we feeling about middle and pinky? You really like middle. I think I really like middle too. It's really gorgeous. It's a really nice cornflower. And it's funny because I'm like, oh, is it similar to Kathleen & Co. cornflower? Like maybe. So I might leave it on and put cornflower on next to it. These might have been a little too light for what we expected. That broken pixel is chef's kiss. It really is. Okay, and I know we're keeping the lurids for sure. We're gonna use Cammie's chair as a staging area. If she comes over, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. And I think we keep the broken pixel. I think we have to. Hard to tell. Middle and pinky are very different. Yeah, middle and pinky are super different. I'm trying to think if I have. So here's what I'm kind of thinking with pinky. So pinky does not look like any of these, right? But it reminds me of, and like it's looking less like it here, but one, I don't think it's the right color for my skin tone, which we're showing up super blue. Where's my light? Where's my phone? My light, my Stream Deck doesn't want to work. Go warmer. Okay, that's a little bit better. So, and let's turn the light up just a little bit now that we are just looking at hands instead of bottles. Middle and pointer might end up more similar with more coats. I think so too. But I think that the shimmer is different enough that I can justify both. I had the same problem with Mooncat. I'm Everything You Fear. So pretty, but the base wasn't quite what I wanted on me. Yeah. So like, I think for Polish Magic Ink, which is the pinky, I think I would almost every single time, there's a night owl and an is it Arcana? Arcana HHC, I think. It's the Stardew Valley one, which it's funny, this is also a Stardew Valley polish. But I think would almost always grab those instead of this. So, and like I do have the full set of the polish Stardew collection from HHC, but I actually find that I don't think I like most of the polishes. And I think I'm, at least for polish as a brand, I think I'm gonna start trying to let some of those go. So I think we might get rid of Magic Ink. We're gonna put it off to the side. We're gonna put it off to the side. And then we're keeping coping mechanism. Let's do the other hand, which I had 5, right? Oh, this wildflower needs to be shaken something awful. This is Cloud 9. It's quite old. And then there's actually a hollow in here, but we're gonna roll with it anyways. And then we're gonna do 5 on our left hand. I know it's 813, but I do want to like, we can't get through just 9 polishes. We're gonna try to pump some of these out. And to that end, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I'm gonna take off everything but the middle finger here, because I do want to keep the middle finger just to see it next to cornflower. Oh no. I did a terrible thing. I put away my cuticle tool in a drawer that is currently inhibited. And I even had the thought, like, am I gonna need to get in that drawer? And then I said, no. Not enough. More? I can see it. We got it. This is a long one. Is this hitting our 14 letter limit? I'm like trying to think of any. Has anybody read anything really good lately? I need a new book. Actually, has anybody read anything somewhat mediocre, but still like enjoyable? That's really what I'm looking for, is something somewhat mediocre. So the last book that I read was really good. And the next book that I read, I know, is not going to measure up to it. So I need something that is fine. I need a perfectly fine book, not a book that I'm going to be like, oh my God, this was really good, but nothing's going to be as good as that one book. I also say this like I'm really like deep listening to audiobooks right now, but the Pocopia DLC just came out and I'm basically exclusively doing that, and I can't pay attention to anything more than that. How fascism works, but that might be a little too hardcore for some. The hot dog book I got from the ARC from Cree this spring was was it by Jamie Loftus, the hot dog book? Because if so, I have it and I went to the book signing for it. Oh, it's young adult. Okay, so it's different. But I need a good palate cleanser. How Fascism Works, it's a great book, right? The Jamie Loftus book. I haven't actually read it, but I did go to the signing. She had a signing event here in Chicago, and I went. And my partner really loved it, so I need to... Oh, really? She's from 2 towns over from you? I really like her stuff. I think all of her podcasts are really good too. So I was pretty excited to get the book, but then I haven't read it. My partner said it was really good though. He read it. The book I just finished, for those who don't know, who I haven't already told, was The Shards by Bret Easton Ellis, which is coming out on FX, and it won't stop telling me that I need to watch it on FX, and I'm not going to. I refuse. I'm gonna watch it in like 6 years when I like forget everything that happened in the book. But right now, I'm not. But right now I can't do that. So, and How Fascism Works, I'm sure that's a really wild read, especially like given our current political climate. I don't really know if I can do a big nonfiction like that right now. Assuming it's nonfiction, it sounds like. Oh, it's very short. Okay. I do like a shorty. I listened to a few shorties recently, and I didn't like... I don't know. I haven't really found anything that was like super, super gripping. I have a friend currently reading Silent Spring, and I'm like, friend, are you good? Like, probably not. Light blues are so weird. Release is August 18th, though, so not right this minute. I'm like, I mean, far be it for me to judge that I'm knee deep in horror books, but still, I just what I finished, The Shards, is a horror, and I've been reading horror, and I love reading horror. My Peely base is a little fucked up. We're gonna ignore it though. I mean, I guess obviously Bret Easton Ellis is horror. Light blues are so weird on the first coat. Like, I don't really know how I would ever really be able to judge these. Like, ugh, I messed it up. That's me. Press the right button. There we go. Are we sure the three in the middle are not the same polish? Based on one coat alone, no. No, I'm not sure. What if I was just doing 3 of the same one and just didn't tell you from off screen. But like, I am certainly clowning here a bit. So I'm probably going to read Salt when it gets delivered. I need to look up Salt. I don't know anything about it. I did just order the Shards in paperback because I audiobooked it. And so now I'm like, maybe I just reread it. Is that unhinged behavior, though? Okay, we're gonna make some choices. It's not unhinged behavior. You're supporting the author. He doesn't need... He's fine. I'm gonna go on record and say that Bret Easton Ellis is fine. Author of American Psycho. It's about the world history of salt, and it got... Oh, that sounds incredible. I love Salt. I'm a big Salt fan of Salt. It sounds like something my partner would read, though, and then he would just tell me everything about it. I might not like it after reading the book. I don't know. We were talking about top foods the other day. And it's obviously an ingredient, but I mean, salt's got to be up there for me. Women Work. One of my favorite books this year was Women's Work, the First 20,000 Years, which is all about textile finds in the BC era, textile archaeology. That's wild. That's so fun. Okay, so Pointer is corn flour, which I wanted to see. These are not the same. Which makes that easy. Okay, so the three in the middle are not the same. But I don't need all three of them. Which two do you love, Tabby? I love these two, obviously. So this is the Broken Pixel, and this is Kathleen & Co. Corn flour, and the one on the other hand, yeah. Okay, so what we've got, so Thumb, this is, let's see if I can get it. This is better, kind of. If you like micro shimmer, you should axe the ring. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Okay, so we might leave Thumb out of these from now on, because this is really hard to hold. This is Bluebird Nut Hatching a Plan. I don't know if I love it, but it is not the same as the rest of these. We're going to put it in Probation, which is going to be over here. Pointer is, and then we're going to do this again because this is easier for me. Pointer is Kathleen & Co. Corn flour. We're keeping it. It's gorgeous. And it's not the same. Middle is Lurid Portrait of the Artist as a Young Crayon. So we're keeping that one. And I think you all are right. I think we're going to axe the ring, which is wild. And it does have like a not insignificant fill line. It's like just below the shoulder. But that is Wildflower Cloud 9. I don't know if she's re-released this one or anything. But I think we're gonna axe the ring. It's going in the axing pile. And then, wildly different from all of these, this is Cracked Bug Splat. If I don't love it, hit the bricks. Yeah, it's gonna go in probation just to see if there's anything similar-ish. Yeah, this is gonna be like way too zoomed in for this to want to work. I don't know. How do we feel about Bug Splat? Is Bug Splat a pearl finish? So it's technically a hollow. Let's see if I can get it to hollow at all. I can't really get it to hollow, and to be fair, I don't have a top coat on it. Yeah, there are darker particles in it, so it's... There, you can see the hollow there. And it's got like blue metallic microflakies. What have we gotten rid of? Shelly, so far we actually have 2. We've only done 9 and we have 2 that we've gotten that are planned getting rid of. And so far we are at we're super out of focus. But polish, magic ink. I think I'd just rather grab the Night Owl and Arcana that I have that are similar to this. The undertone isn't quite right for me. And then Wildflower Cloud 9, which is here on my ring. Yeah, Wildflower. It's because, okay, so here, this is Portrait of an Artist of the Young Crayon Lurid, and then this is the Wildflower. They're 2 the same. And, like, they look negligibly similar in real life, unfortunately. It does have a little bit of a fill line, though. Cornflower, Portrait, we're keeping. And then we're struggling here. I kind of like this, the Lurid's better, I think. And like, to be fair, I really fucked up my Peely base on the Wildflower, but I think the shimmer particle size is still too big. And I kind of think that the blue in Bug Splat is too good for me to at least not do like a full mani of. And then we also have Bluebird Nut Hatching a Plan, which I don't love. So I think maybe we're maybe axing it. But Bug Splat, I think I need to at least do a mani of, because I know like I won't be able to get it again. It's a Little Box of Horrors. You don't think it's so? I don't think it's a micro glitter, which is wild. I'm pretty sure it's a micro, unless you're looking at the thing and I'm reading it wrong. But I think it's like a micro metallic, which is wild. But the color is great, so I think it at least deserves a mani. Also, the color is really good. Yeah, it does feel like there's micro glitter in it, though. I agree. but the color is too good for me to not do. So, and then this was Broken Pixel something. Coping Mechanism, which we decided to keep, but I wanted to see it next to Cornflower, and they're not the same. So we will peel that off. And then let's slap another peely base on. And then let's do 5 or 4 more. We're doing 4 now. Just because it's easier. And we're going to pull from like what is right in front of me. So we have Jen & Barry's Swift Surge, which I'm going to say it now. I'm almost certainly keeping that one. Cracked Iced Out, which I think, I don't know. Great Lakes, But You Won't Forget Me. Nailed It, Sugar Spun Fun. And Mooncat Dew Pearls. I think I might take Swift Surge out of this, because the undertone is quite different. It makes you want to do comparisons in Destash. Do it. Do it. Alright, so we're going to do those 4. And then you haven't gotten any of those pastels from Jen & Barry's yet. They're perfect. They're so good. I need more really, really light colors, I think, to go against these. Let's do, oh, I see 3. I see 3 that we can immediately do. We're gonna do Sweet and Sour, Pie, Bee's Knees. Is this? No, I need something else that's shiny, like Radioactive. I want to sit down and swatch capuchons, but I haven't bought yet to make magnets to put on the bed. You haven't bought it yet. That's such a mood, though. It's such a mood. Now that I'm looking over here, no, I think that's too green. Never mind. What else has this, like, wild bananas shimmer in it? Anything? Yeah. Pause for Days Sky High. Shinies. Alright. We're gonna do those. We're gonna do these. That's the Bee's Knees that you're gonna buy. Yeah, so since you haven't bought it yet, let's see if I end up keeping it. Zoom back in a little bit. That pie is Pie 1,000 Stars. All right, I think, yeah, I'm still not quite dry on the middle here, so I'm gonna peel off my other hand. You don't have to put word. Just do, just question mark scrubbies. Gosh. This nail polish doesn't want to come off. Cloud 9. Cloud 9 is just like, I don't want to come off. It's not scrubbies. Cloud9 is like, I'm gonna stay on your hand forever. Which is hilarious. Come on, Peely Base. Okay, it's definitely not scrubbies. But what is it? Thank you for the sub, Katie. Hi, Katie. We're about to compare a lot of nail polishes, but I'm peeling off my last subscribe. Speaking of, the perfect thing to watch while you pack your D-stashes. Yeah, you had some bangers in your D-stashes. Subscribe is funny. Speaking of getting a subscription, thank you so much. Yeah, you had some bangers in your D-stash. I convinced myself I didn't need any. But it wasn't easy. But I'm trying really hard not to buy D-stashes unless it's something I'm like really in search of. Because you're wearing Sororites right now. Sororities. Sororites. Sororities. I'm probably going to post more in a couple weeks. I'm over trying to charge what I paid for them. I sell so many when I do 30 to 50% off. Yeah, totally makes sense. Yeah, I need to post my D-stash. Right now I just have the D-stash Helmer, which is where nail polishes go to die. But you currently have an ISO list of 1. Which one? I really don't like sticking my hand in the acetone. Scrubbies. I hate doing this. I hate it so much. I feel like I get acetone everywhere. That's why I like to use Peely Base. Ugh. Ugh. And then I feel like it's just on my hand and I'm sticky. It's awful. And I'm dry. Yeah, we're not going to be able to wash our hands, but we can at the very least just put the tiniest bit of oil on our cuticles so they don't look so flippin' crusty. I can see chat happening while I'm doing this. My glasses are falling down my face. I got a little pump with water so I don't have to go all the way to the sink. That's so smart. Nadra from PFD. I haven't seen it. I oil and lotion to hell and then and back and then with acetone and then wash. Yeah, like getting a pump with water is really smart. I got like a ton of these pumps. I should just put like distilled water in one. Okay. We're gonna do the super shiny ones on this hand. But putting water in a pump is really smart, Shelly. I'm gonna have to definitely do that then before the next time I do this. I feel like I have nail polishes everywhere. Okay. I mean, I do have nail polishes everywhere, but all right, I don't even know what you call these. Like this type of a shimmer. It's wild though. Ruby, what did you order from Polished Praxis? I had to take off solipsism and Eros to do this today, which was sad. But I mean, this is also good. What is this? It looks illegal. It really does. Like, I don't know what you call this kind of a shimmer, but it's wild. It's like glass shards almost. This needs to be shaken. All of it perfect. Iridescent golden scale. Yeah, it's like the pie and bee's knees look like they're a different color. I guess kind of they all look like they're all slightly different colors of the same thing. Off to bed. You'll have fun with the illegal shinies. Thank you, Nan. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Also, I know that all of y'all have different names than your Discord names, but I'm just going with what your names are on here. so I don't dox everyone. Not that I guess usernames is doxing, but. These are wild. I don't know how I'm gonna except for you. Yeah. Rosaline is Rosaline. I guess I need to turn down the light for these. Better. $2.45. Keyboard is working against you. I feel you. These are all different. I know, but do I need them all? That's a different question. They all look different. Do I need them all? But do I want them all? Do they all spark joy? It's a good question. All right, this is 3 coats of each of these. None of them look light blue. What are these again? It's a good question. From Pinky. Actually, hold on. I'm just closing all the lids. Index is maybe a little blue. Yeah. Middle wants to be blue when it grows up. So Index is Sky High from Polished for Days. Like maybe the lighting is like a little, I don't know. I was gonna say it feels like a little warm, but then it kind of doesn't. So Polished for Days Sky High. Middle is Booth Hopping, Sweet and Sour. Ring is Thousand Stars, High Colors. And then the Salty Mermaid. I can read. Oops. Bee's Knees, the Salty Mermaid. So I have worn Pie Thousand Stars not as a topper, and it is really nice, but it needs it needs like not an undie, but it needs like, you know, a base coat, neutralizing base coat. Words are like so hard for me. I don't know. Do I like Salty Mermaid? So like I love the pie. I know it's super sheer, but I love it. I don't know if I'll wear Salty Mermaid. I'm just like looking at it for me on my own. I don't know if I'll wear it. I don't think I'll wear it as much as I want to give it to Shelly. It doesn't like really work that well in real life for me. So I think Salty Mermaid is maybe out. Don't buy it, Shelly. It's yours. I'm keeping Pie, which is the ring, and then Middle I just got and I love it, and then Pointer. So Pointer looks a little more green in real life, but I do really love it. Yeah, I really wanted to love Salty Mermaid, but I just kind of don't. But the other three I'm going to keep. All right. For this next hand, we're going to do... You're welcome. It really did, but like it looks really good on swatches, but it just didn't, I don't know. All right, other hand, we're gonna do Cracked Get the Fuck Out Ice, Mooncat Dew Pearls, Great Lakes Lacquer, But You Won't Forget Me, and Nailed It Sugar Spun Fun, which I know is solar, but I don't go outside. We're going to do 2 coats of this, and then we're going to take off my other hand and start putting on, and put on Peely Base, and then we'll move back on to this hand again. So sheer. They're all so sheer. All these like light blues are so sheer. They're pretty, but they're very sheer. And obviously, like, we're speed running these, right? Like, they are not getting to dry in between coats. But the idea is see the polish color on the nail. These all have very similar base colors, but the shimmers are all really different. So, interested to see how this goes. I am kind of surprised, though, that the Great Lakes is as sheer as it is. But maybe I knew that about it. I don't know. All right. Now let's peel off. The Great Lakes Lacquer is really gorgeous. I'm just surprised because her polishes are normally not like sheer at all. Normally I'm like, I guess I gotta put a half a bottle of thinner in this, which is not a bad thing in my opinion. I would rather it be thick. Man, I really was a little overzealous on these. I like nail polish all up in my cuticles. And then after this, I still have to like paint them. I at least have to do nail teaks tonight. I have to take my dog. I'll be right back, but if I miss it, I own the Cracked. I love it for wintertime. I have a feeling that I'm going to be keeping the Cracked. When it came out, it like really took me. But have fun with Pup outside. Y'all are gonna tell me that using acetone is quicker, right? Like, Peely really only works really well when it has the full chance to dry. And I mean, the Peely base was dry, but the polishes on top of it were not. Maybe we go to... We'll just go to acetone. I do have an acetone container though that doesn't have stuff in it. That acetone just sprayed everywhere. All right. Oh no, I think I'm stuck on a wire. There we go. I also feel like the thing about this is that it just has like so much acetone. Like, I feel like it gets everywhere. You can't use Peely for your comparisons. We're gonna try acetone. But I am gonna have to oil every time because I'm not gonna go to the bathroom every time and I don't have water. Okay. Third coat. I also feel silly, but I don't like putting colors in my acetone dippy container. I know that that's wild. I fear the ring and the pinky are gonna be, you don't either. Maybe I just use like this one acetone container is just, it's for death matches. It's the death match container. You have a separate one too. Great. We're the same. Okay, here we go. I love cracked get the fuck out ice on the pointer. It's gorgeous. We keeping it. Dew Pearls. So Dew Pearls looks really pretty here. In real life, it's kind of weird, but I really like this. I really like this formula from Mooncat, but I don't think it's quite the same formula as like high fructose and those other shiny ones. I don't think this is quite as shiny. So maybe I don't need Dew Pearls. Here's where we have a problem though. Can I get these? Maybe Dew Pearls over on Neutralizer. Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay. So we have Great Lakes, But You Won't Forget Me, and Nailed It, Sugar Spun Fun. And so Sugar Spun Fun is I just yeeted my phone. Oops. Sugar Spun Fun is UV. I was convinced ring would be best, but pinky is so smooth. Yeah, like I agree. Can't wait for the 21st to find out if I'm safe from the new Mooncat drop. I'm hoping I'm safe from the new Mooncat drop. I feel like unfortunately I keep all of these. Sugar Spun Fun was a collab. It was Polish Pickup. Vending machines. I think this might be the first hand where we have a fail of we're keeping all. Honestly, I'm not too mad about it. I was kind of hoping I could get rid of the Nailed It, but it's so smooth. I hate being a clown in the wrong direction. Yeah. I wonder if I have anything else that's as smooth as the Nailed It. I'm gonna put the Nailed It over here, which is, this is my, you can't see it, but in front of me is like Probation. Nailed It is a solar. And the solar is really pretty. Like, it has fully detransitioned, but it's so smooth. You got Sugar Spun Fun because they accidentally shipped it to you? I'm gonna call that like a really good accident. But like, so like I know it's never gonna look this deep in the sun, but wow. I don't do solars, but I almost broke that rule for the Nailed It. Yeah, like same. I also don't do solars. I also don't leave my house, so I have to like the base color. But okay, we're just gonna keep, well, we're gonna put the Nailed It in Probation, but it is really pretty. All right, we need 8 more. And I want to throw, this is my Peely, I have a Peely pile right here, and I want to throw it away. You'll hold it for me. It's really pretty is the thing. And like, I don't have very many solars, like, because of this like self-imposed restriction. So yeah. Okay. Where am I gonna go next? So like I have a ton of these. I wonder if you could trap a solar in its solar state by leaving the polish under UV light under X amount of days. Maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna set it up here because I know I have a lot of like this. Well, that has, I'm considering Hollow Flake like fine to compare because I don't have a lot of Hollow Flake, and I also don't love Hollow Flake. This color is a capital P problem for me though. That's different. That's same enough. Yep. That's like teetering on the line. Do I have any more? This is too dark. Yeah, this other new one I just bought. This is technically a magnetic, but it lives in the same family. This is hollow, but also that one might be a little too dark, but it's lumen, so I think it will also be very sheer. In Dreamland, you can pretend not to see. It's like lighter than the rest of these. That's a flake. I'm gonna put, okay, so I have like 3 hollows that are in this family. They're all gonna live over there. Oh, and then there's the flake that I wanted to compare this to. I said those over there. Okay. Well, now let's oh, and we can do that hollow with that one over there. Okay. All right. These and this. Okay, that's 4. And then these 2 are closer along with this one. And then maybe these 4, they're all a little different, but, and then the Dreamland will continue to live somewhere else. Oh, actually, okay, so that's my oops. Stonewall was a riot. And then here's my real Stonewall was a riot. Oops, sorry for smacking the... Here's my real Stonewall was a riot. Oh, you're not going to be able to really tell. Maybe you'll tell a little bit. You can kind of tell. So... Oops, Stonewall. Okay, so you can kind of tell. So this one is oops. And this one isn't. It's hard to tell in the bottle. It looks very fine. But the color is obviously a little more blue here, and this one actually has a pigment issue. It's really hard to tell, and you can't even really tell in the bottle, but you can tell in swatches. It has like dark flakes. On the Reddit Lacquerist Discord, I think in US Indies, I have like pictures of the 2 next to each other. It would be from like a year ago, probably, but okay, so we're gonna do those 4. There's these 3 that need somebody else to go with them. We can do Riptide, even though it's like, even though it's got reflective in it. All right, we're gonna do some sea foams. Let's do the 4 that I think are absolutely clowning. And I think this is actually better. Yeah. Yep. The real one is better. There was like a weird pigment thing with it where it has like silver flecks in it. This is gonna be really hard for me. This like might be the hardest death match for me. And this one I really need to clean the neck of the bottle. I think I've said that every time I've opened it for like the past month. All right. We're not using peely anymore. We're just going straight in. We're gonna all right, Ethereal Cali. Not gin and berries. Bluebird something about a swamp, which is a small batch from PBE. That base is so much darker than I expected it to be. Wow. What the heck is this one called? Moon Lagoon. Hollow Taco Moon Lagoon. And apologies for my ring finger is gonna be like a little rough. I had some micro tears on it. I thought I had a peely on it and I didn't. And now we're dealing with the consequences of our actions. And then Ethereal Dream Water. I hate consequences. Same. And this is like pulling all 4 of these out. I will like look on the shelf and I'll see Dream Water and Cali next to each other, Ethereal, and I'll be like, why do I have 2 of the same nail polishes on the shelf? Every single time. Every single time I walk by. And like, it's also obviously like not out of the realm of possibility. I do have like a fair amount of backups. And I've accidentally bought... I have a fair amount of accidental backups. So it's not like out of the question. These are all different, right? Oops. At least I don't need these hands to keep looking gorgeous, because they're just gonna come off. Where did we land? We ended up keeping all 4 of those, of the last ones, which were the Nailed It, Do Pearls, Get the Fuck Out Ice, and the Great Lakes Lacquer. I kept them all. Except for we put the Nailed It in, since it's a solar, I put it in maybe I don't need both of these territory. But it's like, it's waiting to see someone else that like is quite as good as it. Like, realistically, I should destash that Great Lakes Lacquer. But You Won't Forget Me. But I probably won't do that. Okay. These are all different. We can agree these are all different and move on. Right? This ultra fine shimmer is like, what is Pinky again? Pinky is Ethereal Dream Water, which is one of my favorite polishes, most favorite polishes of all time. Like, I have a backup of it and I fully expect to like use it. I didn't buy it on PPU release, but it shows up in Destashes all the time. I don't know why people don't like it, but I love it. Yeah, so Ethereal Dream Water Pinky, it's like one of my most favorite, like I just said, it's one of my most favorite nail polishes of all time. It looks really close here to Ring, but Ring, I think, it has a little bit of a lighter base. It's also Hollow Taco, and since I have the full Hollow Taco collection, I'll be keeping it. Middle is obviously different, right? Do we like Middle? I destashed the Ethereal. It's nice, but it was less saturated than the blue shade was than I was expecting, I guess. I think that seems to be like the thing. I think a lot of people think it was going to be more saturated, but for whatever reason, it just like, it really works on me. So yes, we do like the Middle. It's different. It's so different from all of these other ones that I have. And if I get rid of it, I won't be able to ever get it again. And then Cali, I think it's not as good as the others, but I still like it. I like it too, and I like that it's different. I like that it's like quite different. And I like Cali too. I think Cali has like that, it's like a dream, not dream, blue jean type base. We're keeping all of them. Nobody shame me. Okay, let's see if I can peel these off. Since it's been a minute. Like, kinda. Gotta do what you gotta do. I like that particular micro shimmer, and I know like I know it can be really it can be really I just like completely ruined. That's okay. Doesn't matter. I know it can be like really streaky for some, but I really love it. Yeah. I'm glad we're switching to Peely. Or not Peely. Away from Peely. I mean, I'm not glad. But also this is taking too long. And like, I know we're not going to get through all of these. It's 9:30. I'm probably do like another hour of this. And we've gotten through like a fair amount of polishes, right? We've gone through, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 20-ish? At least. And we've gotten rid of some. Or we've put them, we haven't gotten rid of them, but we put them in the destash pile. Sometimes when I do this, I feel like I'm like ice picking my... Did we figure out what this word was? Ice picking my nail polish off. Oh, that one just peeled right off. That's nice. The nail that just was like, okay, I'll come right off. It's fine. Oh, so then the other thing that I did want to talk to you all about is, so I am going to start, I want to do like one, not like short stream, but like one lower effort stream per week and then one higher effort stream per week. Glasses. Question mark first instead of exclamation point, but yes. Thanks for coming, Tabby. Have a good night. Yeah, use a question mark in front of the... Yeah. But no space, I think. Oh, is it not gonna... Why isn't it working? You're on YouTube, right? Why didn't it work on YouTube chat? Okay, I'll need to figure out why it doesn't work on YouTube chat. Yeah, it's definitely because it's on YouTube chat, because glasses is definitely the word, is gonna be my guess. I'll put it on my list of things to try to figure out, though. It's like the same creator that does like this chat, so like they should have it integrated. I might just have to like, it might be a setting on my end. I might need to like allow a bot or something. You asked if anyone was gonna guess the word, and I looked at the letters like, oh yeah, it's that word. Makes sense. Okay. This is more clowning behavior. I should like rub in the oil just a little bit. Okay. With the magnetic, I don't quite know what I should do to compare. Well, but maybe I just cat eye it lightly. Yeah. Need to reorganize swatch sticks. Same. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna put them on rings or are you gonna keep them in your bags, Shelly? I need to hang mine up or something because I need to check and make sure that the things that are in my D-stash actually have swatch sticks before I sell them. Have them on rings. Oh, you have them on rings in the bags, so they might stay in the bags. I really wish I had like a better like hook type system. Like part of me is just like, I could just put a pegboard up here, but you separated out the microflakes and metallics from the regular shimmers. Now you're doubting this decision. Yeah, so you have the hard decision too of organizing them by color. And I have mine organized by brand. Which I know isn't as helpful for like finding dupes. I'm in the process of making a swatch board, like a swatch wall, but a board instead. Stained the board already and decided where the hooks go. Just need to place them. So are you putting on the hooks like on a... Is it like a pegboard? You're going to put... Like the swatches are going to be on rings? Or are they going to be on something else? Because that's kind of what I want, I think. So that I can like hang up all of my rings and see them together. Okay, this is 3 coats of all of these, which is wild. Okay. So you'll share on Discord. Perfect. Thank you. Feeling Cute might decapitate pie is on pointer, and I don't think Pinky and Ring, what are we doing? Yeah, I know. We'll get there. We'll get there. But okay, I actually don't think that I'll ever grab for pointer on this hand over one of these. And I know they've dried down a little dull now, but so I think I can get rid of the pie. Feeling Cute. It's pretty, but it's not Dreamwater. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Middle is different. It needs to go on like a bog dweller magnetic adventure, and that's not today. Okay, these 2. Okay, so in my defense, I fear I'm not going to make my case very well. These don't have the same base. So Pinky is Music Nights, which is the alchemy duo from PBE. So it's a brand new to me polish. And then we have Lurid Nettle and Briar. We are obviously keeping Nettle and Briar. Shelly's judging me. They're different bases. Look at the bases. They're like, look at how different those colors are. You can't even really tell here, but like, they really are. Like, I don't know where my phone is. But I do think I should destash I should destash the... Yeah, I know, you can't see the lurid through the shimmer. Like, there. Like, Nettle and Briar is darker. You're judging me too. Alright, I'll destash the Alchemy Red Eye. It's beautiful, but you're right. I don't need 2 of them. You're right. Okay. Oh, I hate it. I destashed something I didn't want to. Are we going to be proud of me? I mean, you can keep it. Someone needs it and destash it next time. That's true. The bases, they look super similar on the nail. Like, I think there's like a chance they might not be like 100% if I wore them on like with a base and everything, but like I don't think there's a shot really that I don't just wear Nettle and Briar instead of going and finding this Alchemy Red Eye. Like, realistically, is probably the biggest thing. Oh, that color's so swampy in there. I could keep it in some until someone needs it. I have to try shears over the neutral zone. I might end up doing that. But I do think that those ones are similar enough that I really shouldn't have to. What's going on? I like a piece of plastic hanging off of my... Okay. I'm like balancing it on top of my bottle of Barbicide. Quick oil. My poor oil pen is just gonna get... I could use my haunted oil and just like... That's probably what I should do. It'll be quicker than doing this. With my little dropper. Whew. And it smells like a tanning salon. In like the best way. In like the 90s. Like, they were only figuring out, well, I guess they had already figured out, but no one told me that going to the tanning bed was gonna ruin my skin. I didn't do it too much, if we're gonna be honest, but man, there are things like that I'm like, going to the tanning bed was such a good feeling. And they used to be flipping everywhere. Like, there would be like 7 in one little shopping mall, and they would all be successful businesses. It was wild. Okay, we are gonna do some... I burned and freckled, so Yeah, I would just get really, 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 really dark. We're gonna do some flakies. Let's mix it up a little bit. Some flakies. I want to do these two next to each other. Actually, in the bottle now they don't look like that the same, but I'm pretty sure they are. No sun for you. Yeah, I only ever got a sunburn once. I mean, I've had like light ones since then, but I really only had one like big sunburn. And I don't have a lot of flakies. And it was because I literally like fell asleep. That's a hollow flake, not like an iridescent flake. This is a glitter. Oh, here's another flake. Oh, we have a wild flake here. It's like a Crelly with gold. And you're gonna be fine is micro glitter, not flakes, right? Jen and berries. I have ice cream C. I swear to God I had another flake over here. Yeah, there's one. Here's another one. The like ghost flakies are like, I know there's another there's another lurid. Hi Geo. Whomst is the lurid? The lurid is Sunshine on the Waves. Sunshine on the Waves. And there's another one. Is it Beloved that looks like Ice Cream C? Is Heartbreak a flaky? Oh, whatever this is a flaky. Cinnamoroll. And then this is a black flaky. Okay, so I lied. I do have some flakies. Okay, but first we're gonna do, okay. I have the sky above. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? I'm gonna turn off my light or my camera and I'm gonna grab the sky above. And there's also what's the lurid that looks like, oops, Ice Cream C. The sky above is kind of white. Yeah, I grabbed it. And his little pink nose was the one that I was thinking. And Beloved and Midwinter are also like that. But I think his little pink nose is the closest. I also don't know where Beloved and Midwinter are. The camera on. Emo smart. Okay, so of these, okay, so I know that I want to do the Great Lakes and Lurid next to each other. Is this the one that you wanted to see Sky Above next to, Shelly? Because I can do that. I can do Sky Above here. And then maybe this Arcana Myrmicorn. Do I have Arcana Genie's Wish? I don't think so. Do I? Where? Maybe I do have it, but it might already be over here. But it's a different formula. It's a shimmer. The Great Lakes Slacker is what you wanted to see it next to. Okay, so maybe we do this. And we're going to make ourselves like a really nice little gradient and do that. Okay. We're going to do those. I want to do Ice Cream C and his little pink nose next to each other. Probably also with Orion in reflection. Oil down. Not actually down, but... that one. Maybe we do those. But I want to do these, and then I also want to do these hollows that I pulled earlier. Maybe I got it mixed up with something else. I mean, I think this is Genie's Wish. A soft blue Crelly base with pink to yellow shimmer. I feel like Arcana Flakies are always a little wild. I mean, I have a fair amount of them, but... all right, we're doing hollows quickly. Need to go on my mental health walk. Bye. Bye. Go get on your mental health walk. It sounds really lovely. I like want to keep doing this forever, but then also if I end stream at some point in like the next hour, I could switch my I need to undo all of these. I could switch my desks out in the other room. So like I have this desk here. This is the desk that I work from all day every day. And then I have the desk in the living room that I have an oil pen that's driving me bananas. Okay. I have another desk in the living room that's for gaming. It's next to my partner's working desk because we will sometimes game together, and it is helpful to be next to each other to game together. But the desk that I have over there is like really not working. And so I'm switching it out with my old desk that has been in the basement. And I finally took it out and cleaned it up from the floods and whatnot. 2 game together. And I could switch it out if I end stream, but I could also do that tomorrow. I fear I may be clowning here. Who is shocked? But I feel like that every single time I do this, like I'm like, the first coat feels like we're just gonna be clowns. And then the second coat, I'm like, oh wait, these are kind of different. But like my big fancy computer is out there with like my big fancy gaming monitors and I've also been thinking about like editing clips of this of stream and doing like shorts and stuff, but I need that. I gotta edit on the other computer. This computer, like, it runs the internet. And cameras and stream. I'm being so messy. No, I stream from the I stream from the lesser computer. Yes, I stream from the lesser computer. This computer is and like, to be fair, it's like it's a nice computer. But it is made up with of the hand-me-downs from gaming computers of old. The only thing that's really old on it is the graphics card, but it's like a fine graphics card. It's just old. But it's like, it's made up of parts from my partner's old gaming computer and my old gaming computer, which were both nice gaming computers. Like his first build was, I don't know how much it was. But yeah, this has got like a NVIDIA GeForce 1660 Ti graphics card. It's old. Okay. So here we are. I think I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And I think it's gonna be, I'm gonna destash Pointer. It's different. We're clowning a little bit. But there are 3 different types of hollow, I think. Like Pointer, these two are the most similar. And I think by quite a long shot, middle is better. Right? It's also Garden Path Lacquer's Periwinkle Pier from last year's PB, and it's one of my most favorites. So, and then Pointer, I think, is easier to destash. It is, I mean, look at it in the bottle here, but it's a shimmer graphic, which is my favorite formula from Cirque, but this is Cirque Tipsy Turvy. And the hollow's like gorgeous there, but I don't know if I need it. Never mind, keep all. Like the hollow is crazy here, but I don't know if I'd ever pick that up over the garden path. Is that wild? I mean, it is different, right? I don't know. I'm not loving pointer. I think it's we're gonna make it. I can put it on probation. Putting it on probation is a good idea, and to make the hollow pop, we'll give it a leg up with like a little bit of a glossy top coat. Yeah, it's really pretty. But I do think I'm like without a doubt. Yeah, see, like with the top coat, it looks more hollow and sparkly. They can go on probation. Without a doubt, though, I'm keeping both of these. This is Jen and Barry's It's Always the Underdog is Ring. Yeah, I think it's just showing up really like crelly on the nail. Which is, I think, I didn't get Tipsy Turvy for a while. I held off on it until it was like retiring. Because I thought that the base would be too crelly for like a shimmer graphic. But yeah, it's Always the Underdog. Jen and Barry's. And every time I go on the internet, there's Jen and Barry's I need. I know, right? It's so gorgeous. And then Pinky goes wild here. This is Blue Akoya Pearl by Dom. And I just got this one. And it's quite different from did I pull my linear hollow taco? It's different from sparkling water because it's not a it's light green instead of light blue like sparkling water is. I don't know where sparkling water is, but okay, that was helpful though. We put one on probation. Probation, I think, really means it's just gonna go. I think Bug Splat, I'm gonna just wear it after stream or like tomorrow and get it out of the way, because otherwise I don't see myself wearing it. And then it will go. I think the Nailed It is staying. I think the Bluebird that I had on probation, which is this one, I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. I don't think I need the Bluebird. Is this a magnetic? Yeah, okay. All right, this is the Sky Above. This looks chonky. Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta go on my mental health walk, but catch up on the VOD. Thank you for comparing. No problem. Have fun, Shelly. Have a good night. Thanks for coming and hanging. I think I'm gonna do one more probably after this and then call it. How's everybody else doing? Painting your nails in the background, I assume, is what some of you all are doing. These are going to be more different than I expected. Also, somehow, Sunshine on the Waves here feels like what I think of when I think of it unwhittleable. And maybe I'm just wrong about what color unwhittleable is. Okay. So these two are the ones that I really thought were going to look the same, which is Lurid Sunshine on the Waves on my ring finger, which is on the right here, on your right. And then on the middle is Yes, Very Sad Anyway, which is a Great Lakes lacquer from February of 2023 polish pickup. And then on pointer we have The Sky Above, Lurid. And then on ring we have Arcana Mermicorn, which I don't know how I feel about the flaky in the magnetic. That one might go on probation truly just because I don't know how I feel about that type of formula. And then we'll keep the rest. I feel like I wanted to be able to get rid of the Great Lakes lacquer, but I really like that shade, that sage green color. That's pretty. Okay, we're gonna do one more round, so eight more. And then we'll count and see how many we got through. And then have a good night, Katie. Thanks for coming and hanging. We're gonna have to keep working on our light blues. We'll probably just have to do like this as a series. But that's okay. We'll just keep working on it through. We'll just keep working through all of these. I'll see how many we were able to get through tonight. And see if I can like organize it a little bit better next time too. Have a good night. I was wanting to organize more ahead of time, but then I didn't do that, and that's purely just my fault. So quick oil. Gosh, I don't know how I haven't used this haunted oil yet. Vampire Beach. It smells so good. We're gonna do these flakies that I already had pulled off to the side, and then I want to do something like light blue, but like on the like completely opposite side of light blue. Because I feel like we started really light, and so I want to go more turquoisey, I think, for this last one. Okay, so we're gonna do these 4 flakies, and then those are like wild. But maybe we can do like some more purpley type ones. Yeah. I'm looking at Once More with Feeling and Not My Fault, I Can't Say No. Maybe Ethereal Checkmate belongs with these ones. Mist Veil's like way too blue. And then maybe Blueberry Muffin. Maybe. hollow flakes. Strength of Courage has just a wildly different shimmer. Yeah, maybe those. And then I'm gonna try to group all of these up by 4 later. So that we can, as we get in, keep going through these, I'll be able to just grab them 4 at a time. All right. All right. Linby, Ice Cream C. Lurid, his little pink nose. Pie, Orion, and Reflection. And then, what is this? Garden Path Lacquers, Dial It In. Whoa. I've never worn this one. I truly, like, just recently got it in a D-stash. I think. Oh, I'm closing it like I'm not gonna dip right back in. Raffle, nice. Wow, Ice Cream C, the reflective is like popping off on stream. That's so funny. You're killing it at the word game, Ruby. This is not wanting to like evenly distribute itself on my nail. I mean, I'm not helping it out at all, but Okay. All right, we have Linby Ice Cream C, Lurid, his little pink nose, Pie Orion in Reflection, and Dial It In Garden Path. I'm gonna keep Dial It In for sure, and I know I'm keeping his little pink nose. I should really let go of Ice Cream C. I know it's like popping off on here on stream. In real life, it looks like just like a really less flaky version of Little Pink Nose. But I think it's the silver reflective versus the blue reflective that's really like making the difference here. I haven't. Orion in Reflection, I don't love it. It's gonna go in probation. I'm gonna wear it once in Destash, I think. Alright. Other hand. Ruby, you're killing the game. Like, positive. You're doing a great job. All right, we've got Alchemy Blueberry Muffin. Ooh, I'm not in frame. Garden Path, Once More with Feeling, right? I think this is Once More with Feeling. Yep. These are more your type. Yeah, these are really nice. Not my fault. I can't say no. Jen and Berries. And then Ethereal Checkmate. I completely flooded my cuticle there, but that's okay. Checkmate is so sheer. I think regarding word game, I think it might be a good idea to do like Blueberry Muffin really just like doesn't belong in this. I think it might be good to do it like by category. Like one category per stream. Muffin is a little purple, yeah. Muffin is yummy. I like don't know how to paint my my pinky nail, apparently. That's okay. It's a this is pretty true to life, I would say. It's like maybe a little more vibrant than it is in real life, is how it's showing up on stream. Eat the polish. Don't eat the polish. Yeah. This kind of reminds me of Drink the Stars? Bee's Knees? We might have to grab that one really quick. I really like the way that Once More with Feeling built up. I also really like Not My Fault, I Can't Say No built up. I'm doing worse at destashing now. Is it because I'm tired, or because these are bad matchups, or because these are unique? We're gonna keep checkmate. I knew, like, it's very sheer here. It needs to be over something for sure, and I knew it was gonna be super sheer. But it's, sniper. It's a weird word. It's a Sailor Moon nail polish, so I'll be keeping it. I want to see Blueberry Muffin next to this Bee's Knees that I'm thinking of. I love Once More with Feeling. And I think Not My Fault, I Can't Say No is like a really like lovely grunge color. Okay, it's not let's drink the stars, it's let's see the stars. Bee's Knees, let's see the stars. Okay. Oh, and I dented the alchemy, but that's okay. All right, we'll give it just a second to dry, and in the meantime, I'll take off the rest of these. But this is gonna be it. We'll finish this comparison, and then I'm gonna go home, or I'm gonna go home. I am home. I'm gonna eat my dinner that's been sitting here. And then I'm gonna be back on Friday. I'm gonna try to stream earlier than 7:30. I think we're gonna aim before, like closer to like 5:30, like right after work for me. And when I know what that is, I will post it on Instagram. Okay, these aren't as the same as I thought they were gonna be. I have a little bit of a bald spot just from being too eager, but these are both blue shimmers, but the blue shimmer in Let's See the Stars is a much darker blue shimmer than Blueberry Muffin. So these are different. I can prove it. Lighter blue, darker blue. But I do think the base color is about the same. The Alchemy is October 2024, Hella Handmade Creations. I think it comes up pretty regularly for like when people are voting. People vote for it quite a bit for like Encore and stuff, so I would watch out for that. Because I think people really like it. I've seen it come up like a few, at least like it gets put in polls. I don't know if it's come back, but I've heard people talk about it. So with that though, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna eat and take this nail polish off and wind down for the night. But I will be back on Friday, a little bit earlier, and we will hang out, TBD on what that is. But as soon as I know what we're gonna be doing, I'll post about it on Instagram. So with that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me, and I will see you very soon. Bye.